Hello and greetings, fellow pals and gals of the YouTube universe. It's everybody's favorite figure collector Lobo here once again with another exciting episode of Figure Friday. I'm pretty sure that you know that we've been trying to reach you about your vehicle's extended warranty. I'm sorry. I've heard that so many times, and I guess it's finally starting to sink in. But it's also that special time of the week where we spend some quality time together and, well, you guessed it, basically nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia, related of all kinds, shapes, colors, and sizes. You better believe anything of that sort you're going to find right here on this channel. Now, before the holiest moments, I want you guys to know that I appreciate each and every single one of you guys, whether you stuck with me through the very first episode that I've ever made, or if you're just barely starting with me. I want to say I appreciate you, and you guys are amazing, and I appreciate you all. And also, if you haven't already, please do your boy a favor and go grab something to eat, something to drink, a snack if you want to, because I want you guys to feel as at ease and relaxed as possible. So please go and help yourself. Huh? And I mean, hey, it'll be just me and you guys when you come back. So please help yourself. And matter of fact, now that I think about it, I actually left my drink right there on my nightstand. So I'm gonna grab that real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Lovely. Oh, sorry. Beauty. Ah, lovely. Excuse me, a chance to stretch. Pop the bones, Alrighty then. Oh yeah. Work was definitely killer today. I hope you guys are doing well too, Hope you guys are keeping safe from all this COVID stuff, I know that again the cases are starting to rise again, and I hope you guys are taking the necessary precautions to make sure you guys are keeping safe. I'm actually a little bit upset, because I have learned a lot of my friends and folks that I know. I know that a lot of them, or most of them, have actually caught the COVID. Now, I don't know if it's now, you know what? It doesn't matter if it's serious or not, because the whole thing about having COVID is very serious, in my opinion, because it's already taken so many lives. And I pray for them, and I make sure they have my prayers and sympathies, and I hope they have a speedy, fast recovery, quick, fast, and in a hurry. So my heart goes out to them, and I hope that they're keeping safe. Really, Kenny, I am so sorry, man. I had to make that message real quick, but I see you, good sir. And how are you this fine evening? Just answer this message just real quick here, and here. Oh, you don't say. Okay, all right, cool. Where are you? Let me just put you in that file right there. Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness gracious. But my apologies, folks. As you can see, we have hit the 3-minute marker, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to say hello and welcome back for those who are just joining us this fine Friday evening, or if you're watching this as a highlight right now, I want you to know that you're breathtaking, and I appreciate you for watching, helping me out. But I want to say I hope you guys are ready, and if you please would join me in just taking a solemn, just slow, deep breath, Slowly let it out. Just relax. Hey, and what is your channel? My channel? You mean like my channel name, or do you mean like what I do on my channel? Because this is my channel right here, Kenny. And I mean it's actually been this way, for my channel email. Oh, my contact email. My apologies. You know what? I do believe it's the same as what is it? I do believe it's the same as my Hotmail. Give me just one moment, good sir. Give me one moment. Okay, never mind. It's actually my Gmail account. So I'll type it right here in the comment section real quick. What is it? Yeah. I know it's terrible that I have to look at it right here, even though I should remember right off the top of my head. Sorry about the shakiness, folks. I'm sorry. Okay. There you go, boss. I hope that helps you. I mean, I don't really, like I said, I hope it helps you. But where was I? Oh yes. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are relaxed. Because as you guys know, I want you guys to feel as relaxed, safe, and zen as possible. And no, this email right here is it's not the personal one. No, this one is for this channel right here. My personal one is it's a completely different one. No need to worry about that. But yeah, I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are relaxed, safe, and as zen as possible. I hope you guys are ready because tonight's episode we will be heading once again into the world of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know, a world that's consisting of mostly heroes, villains, and of course, endless multiverses across the whole plane. And we're going to be introducing 3 new Funko Pops hailing from that wonderful, wonderful world. Kenny, you're very welcome, good sir, and I hope it helps you. I mean, honestly, for whatever you need it for, please don't be using it to like hack servers or get bank codes or anything like that. I guarantee you, it's not going to work. Okay, please have a little more respect for your boy. We used to work together, you know. But yes, I invite you guys to kick back, relax, and be zen because, as you know, it's just you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. So why don't we just go ahead and get started, huh? So, first up, we will be First up, we will be introducing one of these many unique heroes we are revealing tonight. Now, the thing that makes them like different from the regular MCU heroes is that there's a twist on each and every character. So be ready for that. Now, this first individual that we're going to be introducing is quite the magical soldier who made his debut in the Infinity Wars comic issue number 3. Oh, my apologies, folks. Little gas. That was back in September of 2018. And basically, he was introduced as quite the mashup of characters. So please, ladies and gents, give a big Wolfpack welcome to Mr. Steven Rogers, a.k.a. the Soldier Supreme. That's right, folks. The super magical soldier has made his debut this fine Friday evening. And now he has agreed, to allow me to tell his story. So please gather around. And I'm going to tell you guys how basically how this character came to be. And I'll describe each and every piece of how he was made into the man that he is today. And of course, how where his character came from is coming out of the Infinity Warps saga, and basically there's a good reason and a good story behind that. But first, before I do that, I would very much like to show it to you guys. There he is, folks. Now, for those of you guys, I mean, I'm pretty sure who you can make the connection to. This character is a mashup between Captain America and Dr. Stephen Strange. Now, how he came to be actually is, again, quite the page turner. So it goes like this. After gaining the power of the Infinity Stones, Gamora, for those of you guys who don't know, is the green-faced son of Thanos, the Mad Titan. Basically what she did is that she sealed the souls of the universe within the Soul Gem itself. In order to incapacitate its inhabitants, she additionally folded the universe in half, basically meaning merged certain energies with other energies. This, of course, this course of action actually accidentally resulted in the creation of what was known as the Warp World, or of course the Infinity Warps world. Now, basically what that is a sort of pocket dimension where history was rewritten and adapted to the fusing of certain beings, And inside the warp world, for example, Doctor Strange and Captain America were merged together as one into the Soldier Supreme. And basically, they were merged together. They were merged together, and basically, like, they were merged to fight against the Nazis in WW2 and battle against Dormammu and other dark forces. Now, the thing that sucks about it is that even though he's like a sort of short story, like it's still quite like it's quite a twist, because I never even knew that this character had existed, and I feel like each character I introduced tonight is going to be sort of unique and special in their own way, because we're not talking about one character. I mean, well, we are, but we're also introducing mashed up characters who created a whole new universe, or who are creations of a whole new universe. And I mean, if the comic book is that good of a read enough to create characters like this, then I would say it's definitely worth a read, But give me just one moment, folks. One moment, because I feel so terrible because I didn't plug in my external mic. I'm so sorry, folks. I hope that means that you guys can hear me better. Whew, man, I don't know where my head was at in that instance, Lovely. So, and also the terrible thing is that I could not find any little fun facts, and it sucks, because I feel like a character like this should have had like included fun facts about him. But then again, he only came out in 2018, so not really much information was known about him. I mean, other than the fact that they're hailing from, like, both of them hail from Earth 616 in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's Friday, all good. Oh man, it is Friday, and I am feeling all right. I am so ready for tonight, and I hope you guys are as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and set the soldier right over here so that he can cast his spells and make sure we're well protected during tonight's ordeal, And since I couldn't find any fun facts, folks, I'm afraid that we're gonna have to move on. And I do hope that you guys are staying safe. Like, really, I hope you guys are taking necessary precautions, because it's dangerous out there. It's getting worse and worse. So, moving on. Next up, we're going to be swinging into a different direction as we introduce the second edition to tonight's Funko Showcase, who also made his debut in the Infinity Wars comic issue number 3, also in 2018 of September, as well as like Soldier Supreme, but is also a combination of two heroes. I'm sorry. My apologies, folks. Both have actually been introduced here on this channel. Now, since they were introduced as single characters, they're actually going to be introduced as a team. So, please give one more big Wolfpack welcome to Mr. Peter Parker, aka the Iraq Knight. That's right, folks. The hooded wall crawler has decided to swing in from his pocket dimension and join us this fine Friday evening. And again, this is another character out of the Infinity Warps world of the pocket dimension. And of course, as you guys could probably plainly tell, is another mashup of two characters from the MCU. And now, being that he is a different character, he is the combination of both Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, and of course Moon Knight. Now, I've spoken with him, and he said it was okay for me to tell his backstory so that he won't hurt me. But before I do that, I want to give you guys a look at him. Check out that costume. Like, really, this costume is just badass. Like, I love the fact that it's the Spider-Man costume, but like a sort of hooded version of him. And of course, he's got like the sort of tactical gear looking going on. And of course, the spider symbol on his chest has been heavily updated, and he just looks a little bit more, pissed off. But that's the Moon Knight version, or the Moon Knight within him. But since he allowed me to tell his backstory, folks, please come closer and gather around, because it is definitely a good one. This tale actually took place about 15 years prior, and in his world, when Peter Parker was a child, he actually visited the World Science Festival at the American Museum of Natural History with both his Uncle Ben and his Aunt May. Now, on their way back home, Peter actually convinced them to cut through the Central Park instead of taking a cab. Now, here's where it kind of takes a turn for the worst and gets a little bit grim. This is when they were actually attacked by the mysterious Goblin by Night. Now, that's another character twisted together. That's actually a mixture of Marvel's Green Goblin and Marvel's Werewolf. Now, there is a character in the MCU who's known as Werewolf. Not much is known about him, but it's just honestly, I just know that he probably has the characteristics of a werewolf. Don't quote me on that, folks. Please don't quote me on that. But during that whole ordeal, Peter was actually fatally injured, and unfortunately, Uncle Ben and Aunt May were killed. Now, in that moment, as Peter had actually laid dying on the ground, he was bitten by a mystical spider, and the spider linked Peter to the totem energy of an ancient spider, to an ancient spider's spirit, saving his life and granting him powers. But also, in the process, his mind was actually shattered and into 4 separate personalities. Now, this was a new thing for Pete, because he had never really dealt with anything like this before. He initially tried to silence the voices in his head, but unfortunately, unfortunately and eventually, oh, goodness, oh, this gas. I'm sorry, folks. I actually just ate some pizza a minute ago, so that's probably where it's coming from. But as I said, eventually he decided to listen to them, allowing each to sort of regularly take turns controlling his body, and essentially this is the big word. They basically comparted his life, or compartmentalized it. And with these new abilities and these new powers that he was given, he donned a costume that was a mix of the sort of traditional Spider-Man getup and, of course, the Moon Knight suit. And Peter, like Mark Spector, aka Moon Knight, also heard voices in his head, but the voices were actually of the Spider Totem, and it was the Spider Totem that actually guided him into becoming a better hero, since he had the combination and coalition of both Moon Knight's abilities and Spider-Man's abilities. Sorry. Had a hair. That cat, man. That cat really just had to get to me, really. No. Man, I mean, it really sucks. Don't get me wrong. I love my cat, She can be a pain in the butt sometimes, but I mean, I still love her. So this hole in my hair, in my mouth thing, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'll get used to it, really. Oh, lovely. Yes. Let me get one last stretch in, folks. One last stretch. Wait a minute. Okay, cool. You guys good? Because I hope you guys are good. Because now, ladies and germs, it's time for the finale. I've actually been waiting to introduce this guy. I'm glad I saved him for the finale, folks. So, get ready, because this is probably going to be the biggest twist of the night. I hope you're well, and again, thank you for sticking with me through this far, and I guarantee, again, this is definitely going to be worth it. This one is the best one, in my opinion, and I am actually happy that I saved him, But, again, oops, what is that? Do you want to turn? No, I don't want to turn on sticky keys, man. What the heck is wrong with you? Okay, now, like the Soldier Supreme and Arach Knight, I keep wanting to say Arc Knight. It's not Arc Knight, it's Arach Knight. This individual was another addition who made his debut also in the Infinity Wars #3 comic book back in 2018, and is a mixture of 2 very epic heroes. Just in my opinion, both with an inner fire. Now, I put emphasis on inner fire because they both use it to battle with. Now, this particular character is different, since, like the other 2, is also from the Warp World and is quite the fire starter. So, ladies and gents, I give you Prince T'Challa, aka the Ghost Panther. That's right, folks. The spirit of vengeance has blazed his way into this team and gave me permission to tell his tale. So please give one big round of applause. And please join me in a Wakandan salute to pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman, who's resting above, and I hope he's really enjoying the show. So, once again, folks, gather around because it's story time. Yes. Again, this is one of my favorite Funkos, folks, because again, he's just epically looking awesome. I ain't gonna lie, looks epically awesome, epically cool. So, give you guys a look at him. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. Now, as you can see, folks, he's sporting the Ghost Rider flames. And for those of you guys who don't know who Ghost Rider is, Ghost Rider is basically the Marvel Cinematic Universe's hero who basically goes out to fight the evil spirits and demons at night. You know, not like Doctor Strange. This is more in sort of like a demonic way. And again, he is also the combination with Prince T'Challa, who was Black Panther. Now, his story takes place some years prior to the events of the Infinity War. Now, in this world, the Prince of Wakanda, T'Challa, was actually an arrogant prince, and during the process, he was actually exiled from the secluded nation of Wakanda by his father, King T'Chaka. But in America, he was actually taken under the wing of the showman known as Jericho Simpson, who actually gave him a sort of more American style nickname or American name other than T'Challa by calling him Johnny Blaze. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Johnny Blaze was actually one of the Ghost Riders. And T'Challa had actually become a very successful stunt rider. But unfortunately, 5 years later down the road, he actually suffered a fatal accident during one of his stunts. And when I say fatal, I mean it killed him. Now, as an accomplished mystic, Jericho, the one who was actually looking after him, had actually invoked a demonic curse who summoned one of the demonic entities known as Zarathos. And basically, Zarathos had actually returned T'Challa to life, but she basically sensed a hunter's soul within T'Challa, and that's of course the Black Panther soul. And she basically offered him a greater power in exchange that T'Challa actually hunted the souls of the wicked for her. Now, being that T'Challa had heard this offer, he had refused, arguing that the price of the bargain was too steep, too high, because he was still a gentle soul and he could not find it in his heart to hurt anyone who didn't really actually deserve it. But here's the twist, folks. Before T'Challa actually returned to life, Zarathos actually told him that his father, King T'Chaka, had died. Now, there's a twist on that, folks. It's not, he didn't die how you think he did. No, there's a different one. There's a difference. After hearing these words, T'Challa visited Wakanda to pay his respects to his father and actually saw his sister Shuri crowned, but actually decided to hunt down his father's killers. After learning that, he had actually been murdered, you know? And additionally, during the attack, the killers actually destroyed the Garden of Heart-Shaped Herbs. And what those are basically the flowers, you know, that sort of give you the abilities of the Black Panther. And in that process, it actually put an end to the legacy of the Black Panther. But don't worry, folks. Again, here is where the story gets a little bit, a little bit better. Being that Zarathos actually had already knew this information, she actually tempted T'Challa, granting him enough power to track down the murderers who were known as the time-traveling Freemen. Now, not really much information was known about them. I didn't really get a chance to brush up on who they were. But there was a moment where Prince T'Challa was actually overed by an individual known as M'Baku the White. But in that whole process, during that battle, he actually agreed to the offer by Zarathos, and before Mbakshula could kill him, he actually ended up being and turning into the Ghost Panther, who is, again, the coalition of both Ghost Rider and the Black Panther. Now, being that he was able to defeat Mbakshula, it was at a terrible price, because since he agreed to the deal, that was when he was branded the Ghost Panther, and he wore the mantle with pride. He went out there and he destroyed the souls of the wicked, and he honestly wore it with honor, because he was still a fighter and he still did his best to that day. Now, pretty cool is that I actually did find out some interesting little tidbits and facts about this character. I'm kind of upset because they didn't really have anything else about the other two characters, because I feel like they deserved it. But then again, being that this is the finale guy we're talking about here, I'm actually happy that I found it. Now, did you guys know that instead of the traditional like flaming skull that you would see on Ghost Rider, like the regular flaming skull, Ghost Panther skull is actually that of a flaming panther skull. That, honestly, you can actually look that up if you want to. It looks like just badass. See, because if you look at it, it actually looks more like the panther skull itself, because it's a little bit more cat-like shaped, you know. The fangs and the teeth are bigger right here. And another little cool fun fact is that like Ghost Rider, he did have a mode of transportation. Like in the beginning, the first Ghost Rider, well, I'm sorry, the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider, his mode of transportation, of course, as you guys know, was a flaming motorcycle. Now, the twist on him is actually his mode of transportation is actually a flaming panther. Yeah, you heard that right, folks. A flaming, full-length black panther. And I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about a panther, like on all fours, running, engulfed in flames. Like it looks like a demonic panther just coming at you, looking for your soul. Honestly, I've seen pictures of it, and it's just looks awesome. Now, here's probably the coolest little fact that I found out. That same panther that is actually his mode of transportation is actually his father, T'Chaka, who actually was reincarnated by Zarathos. And the little tidbit that I found out about that is the reason he was reincarnated is not only to be there for his son, and not only to like help him in all his missions. It's the fact that he wanted to be able to like sort of be there to be a guide for him, and like to provide him with like just more mental guidance, and to help him on his new pathway into the new abilities that he has discovered. That one is cool. Honestly, yeah, like I said, this is why I was happy to save this one for the finale, because he just looks epically awesome. I love the costume. I love the flames coming out of his head. The whole panther skull is just it's awesome. But then again, like all three of these guys, like all three of these dudes are just straight up boss. Like really, all of them are just awesome. But with that being said, folks, I am going to go ahead and end the stream right there. I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to see me tonight. I want you guys to know that you guys are awesome, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. And remember to please be safe out there, and remember to wash your hands, to wear your face masks, and please try to maintain the 6 feet apart rule, you know. And yeah, if you like, feel free to hit the follow button when it does appear right here. Feel free to sample either one of these videos here. And yeah, Kenny P, you be safe too, man. And I'll see you. And until next time, guys, I hope to see you guys next week for my next episode. Put it as it's going to be mwah. And until next time, guys, follow button, video. Until next time, guys, stay safe. Oh, yeah. And again, I will be heading over to Twitch for some gameplay. Hope to see you guys there, huh? Until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, be zen, huh? Peace.